I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
You're watching AHS Today.
I should have been a cowboy.
Good morning, Auburn High School. It's Thursday, October 22nd, a blue day. I'm Jory Johnson.
And I'm Rushton Davis. And you're watching AHS Today.
Now let's see what's for lunch with Austin and Ada.
Ada, I need your help.
Now you want to talk to me?
Ada, I'm just trying to ask a girl to go eat lunch with me.
Wait, who are you asking?
I mean, it's just some girl. It doesn't matter.
Well, I heard today we're having steak nuggets, corn dogs, and spaghetti, and I like all those things, so I would love if someone asked me to go eat lunch with them.
All right, thanks. I'm going to go ask her now.
The AHS Key Club is collecting canned food donations for the Beat Bama food drive from now through November 6th. There are donation boxes set up around campus.
FFA has started their fruit and meat sale. Email or see Mr. Mullins to purchase your order. Items will be delivered the second week of December.
Seniors who missed the October 14th Senior Assembly should see Mr. Yeager in 9213 to verify their name for their diploma and pick up a graduation packet. Bow 4 will be back November 4th and 5th to collect orders during all lunch waves.
Now let's take a look at today's weather.
Good morning, Auburn High School. I'm Carly Sellers here with your weather. Today will be sunny with a high of 81 and a low of 56 and a 0% chance of rain. And tomorrow will also be sunny with a high of 82, a low of 57 and a 0% chance of rain as well. I'll be back tomorrow to give you the weather's high and low, but until then, back to the studio.
All EMT students for next semester need to see Mr. Caldwell today between classes or immediately after school.
The Physics Club will meet today from 3:30 to 4 in room 312. Bring your $15 dues to this meeting.
The Environmental Action Committee will meet today right after school in Miss Maxwell's room. They will be watching a movie and eating food, so bring a friend and a blanket. Also, you may bring your $10 dues to this meeting.
Do Something Club will meet today right after school in room 9111 to create patient playbooks for children in hospitals. Everyone is invited and snacks will be provided.
The Powder Puff football game will take place on Monday, November 9th at 6:30 p.m. at Duck Sanford Stadium. There are 25 spots for junior girls and 25 spots for senior girls, with 8 boy coaches and 12 boy cheerleaders for each class. Sign-ups begin today, and forms and money will be collected beginning on Tuesday, October 27th. The fee for girls to play is $25, coaches are $5, and cheerleaders are free.
Now let's go to breaking the news.
Hey, I'm Jenny.
I'm Madison,
And this is Breaking the News.
This week we're talking about the political debate, and we want to know how Auburn High students feel.
Hey, we're here with Deontay Talbot, and we're going to ask him a few questions about the political debate. So, Deontay, what side do you associate with?
I believe I'm a Democrat because I've always believed in the idea by the people, for the people, and of the people.
Gotcha.
And who do you expect to win in the 2016 election?
Well, that's going to be a hard one because I want Bernie Sanders to win, but it's looking kind of like Donald Trump is leading the polls.
Right.
So it's difficult, but I'm going for Bernie Sanders, even though I kind of hope Donald Trump does win because I don't want to get anybody deported or anything. So.
How do you feel about gun control?
Well, I feel like it's a good gun control is kind of like everywhere right now because you have people who love guns and they want to just keep it in their households and stuff, but it's dangerous because what if, they have something going on in their brains and they're thinking, they got mad at something and they just go, hey, I could just pull this gun out and just shoot everything.
Right.
Like what happened at Sandy Hook a couple years ago. It was pretty tragic, but the mom had the gun and the kid just went, hey, it's right here. So he took it and, did what he had to do. But I feel like it's kind of like what Bernie Sanders was trying to say when he said you shouldn't blame guns for the issue, but the people holding it. And you shouldn't blame the manufacturers of guns. You should more like blame the people who have them. So I think they should have stricter gun laws, like gun control laws, but people are free to own them.
Thank you.
Hey, we're here with Kobe Lee, and we're going to ask her a few questions about the political debate. So, Kobe, what side do you associate with?
I'm more of a Democrat.
What's your reasoning for being on that side?
I think really what it comes down to everything, the federal government should have some sort of responsibility for the country that they are attached with running.
I got you.
And who do you expect to win in the 2016 debate?
Hopefully Bernie Sanders.
Okay. How do you feel about gun control?
Okay, with all of the recent issues with gun control, there does need to be more stipulations in order to own a gun and to, like, background checks and things like that. And so I really do think there needs to be some sort of reform in the legislation that goes along with that.
All right. Thank you. We're here with Mikkel Hicks, and we're going to ask her a few questions about the political debate. All right, so do you have a political side for a party?
Well, I'm not really sure who's even running, but I've been watching it, and I've been taking sides of both Democrat and Republican, and I don't know, I just can't decide, and it's so broad.
Right.
So broad.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any specific, like, sides for, like, about guns? Do you...
Well, I am against guns, and I think they should ban them from... Like, even the military shouldn't even have guns. Like, I don't think anybody should because they've been abused.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. That's it for Breaking the News.
We'll see you next week. Back to you in the studio.
Adam Lundberg from Georgia Southwestern State University will be on campus tomorrow at 10 a.m. to meet with interested seniors. The event will take place in the multimedia room, and Mr. Tyndall will take attendance at this event.
If you've completed 3 years of Spanish with an A average and would like to be considered for the induction into the Spanish Honor Society during the November ceremony, please see Senior Owen as soon as possible for information about the process.
The students in Miss Schiffer, Miss Casper, and Miss Miner's classes are selling boograms to help raise funds for the Special Olympics. They will be on sale in room 211 before school, room 208 after school, and during all lunch waves in the cafeteria through Tuesday, November 27th. They are 50 cents for a boogram and $1 for a boogram with a lollipop. They will be delivered during Tiger Connect on Wednesday, October 28th.
Now let's take a look at a message from Student Council.
Good morning, Auburn High School. I'm here with Senior Class Vice President Clay Knight. Clay, why don't you talk to us about what y'all talked about this morning in Student Council?
One of the things we talked about in Student Council this morning was attendance.
What about attendance?
The administrators had brought up some points about students skipping for studying and having excessive tardies, and when they have more than one tardy, not coming at all. When in reality, there's some problems that come about with that.
Okay, and Clay, what are the repercussions of this?
They're considering school on Saturdays to make up hours missed in class, because there actually is a way that you can fail a class even with a 100 by not attending class and missing a lot of instructional hours.
Alright, thanks for talking with us, Clay. So make sure that you're going to class and being aware of your attendance, even though it can be hard to get up in the morning. I'm here with Senior Class Secretary Catherine Neal, and she's going to tell us a little more about what they talked about in Student Council. Catherine, what do you need to tell us?
Yeah, it was brought to our attention at the last leadership meeting that dress code has become an issue once again, and it's something in place there to help us, not to hurt us. And so even though it's getting colder, students just need to really work on meeting the dress code and doing the best they can to uphold the agreement that we each signed to.
Okay, Catherine, and what do you think is the biggest issue regarding dress code?
Leggings is definitely the biggest issue that our school faces right now, just because it's so easy to put on a comfy pair of leggings. But there's an image that our school wants to uphold, and that's the image of class and honor, and that's what we want to express through what we wear and how we dress. So that's just something we need to focus on.
Alright, Catherine, thank you for that information regarding dress code. Now, students, you're in the know with Stuco. Back to you in the studio.
If you love the Hex Hall series, there will be a readers panel on the newest series, Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. Those who participate will be included in a face-to-face discussion board with Miss Hawkins on November 7th. See Miss Robertson in the Media Center for more information.
Tennis tryouts for all boys are October 26th through 29th from 3:40 to 5:20. Make sure that all forms are turned into the athletic department before you try out.
Student Outreach for Christ will meet Tuesday, October 27th at 7:25 a.m. in room 9211.
We are in need of student volunteers to report to Ms. Shipman's room 212 after school on Tuesday, October the 27th to participate in the creation of the cover photo. However, we will be using color run powder, so please wear a white shirt and other items of clothing that you can get dirty.
Tiger TV would like to wish a happy birthday to Mr. Lewis.
The ACT word of the day is rudimentary. Rudimentary means just enough to get by. Thanks for tuning in. That's AHS Today.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and observe a moment of silence.